Hello, everybody. I'm Brian.
I'm Brian.
And this is Brian versus Brian, episode 159. 65. Or Turok.
Mm-hmm.
Or Why Was the World So Boring? I don't know. You could pick a subtitle. Did it have us? It said, like when the credits came up, when the title card came up, didn't it have something underneath there? It said 65.
A million years
Something.
ago, a visitor came to Earth. I think is what it is. Something along those lines. And it like
Yeah,
slowly
just-
faded in as it kind of came on.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept for a title card. It didn't work out in the movie. All right, guys. It's an interesting two sentences. So it's Adam Driver, pretty much just him, and then his wife and his daughter are shown in the beginning. I don't remember who they were.
Wife and daughter's fine.
Yeah.
They're not much.
And then we have Ariana Greenblatt as the little kid he finds later.
Yeah.
So 65 million years ago, on the planet Samaras, pilot Mills convinces his wife Ayla that they should take on a 2-year space expedition to earn the money needed to treat their daughter Naveen's illness. Right? Yeah, it's like, oh, this one's longer than any other ones, babe. We were used to you being gone. This one's 2 years. Yes, but it'll pay for the treatment. It'll cure her. We'll be here when you return. and then
Yeah,
the daughter's like, I know you're leaving. What do you mean? I know it. It's 'cause of me. It's not 'cause of you. It's for you. Okay? Give me a hug. Ugh, we're gonna get through this. Survive! When I come back here in 2 years, you better survive. Because they don't pay me till I get back. Apparently. Because, see how that works.
So I felt like that whole beginning was just so fucking lazy, man. It's like they're all talking on the nose dialogue just for us. Like no one really taught. Like you need to go. I'm going on this mission to give her treatment. Like obviously they know why they're doing it. They're just saying these things so we know. But it's like you could have done it in a better way. Like maybe he goes to work or something, and his boss is like, "Hey," or like maybe you see his daughter's sick and they can't afford it, and they're like struggling, and he goes to work and they gets pulled aside. Like, "Hey, we're selecting you for a mission. It's going to be dangerous, but we can pay you extra money." And then he comes home like, "Hey, I got offered a job. It could fit," like something more natural than how they're just laying on a beach and just laying out all this exposition. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, planet Somaris. It's strange. So then he's on the ship. It just shows the ship.
Mhm.
What the heck was the ship called? The Zoic. Pretty cool looking ship, kind of Mass Effect type looking ship, I would say. Flying through space, and then there's some of the CG is a little questionable in here. Spaceship stuff was alright. Some of the other stuff wasn't. Flying through the air, and there's an asteroid field. Starts getting pummeled, and then it wakes him up. He's sleeping, and it's boop 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 boop. Manual override needed. Emergency. Space shit.
Mm-hmm. Red lights.
Hitting
red
the
lights.
ship.
Danger.
Yeah. Danger. And then he goes up into the pilot seat, straps in, and then it plays that people. People.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he's like flying. Yeah, get some. Oh, this is pod racing. And there's still rocks hitting his shit. He didn't do much of a better job than the autopilot.
Yeah.
So, fuck, I'm still hitting him too. Oh! You're questionably flying better than I am. Oh! So then it fucks his ship up. It's pretty cool little damage. And then there's a planet near there, and they're falling. They're emergency landing, and he's sending in the info. This is the Zoic. We are crash landing. I've lost control of the ship. Yada yada. And then we see that the ship kind of breaks off in two. He's in the nose, I would say. Yeah, he wrecks, and like, isn't this the part where he gets out of the ship, like very near the beginning, and he's like, "Well, fuck me," and just kind of goes out there and uh, contemplates suicide. Like puts
Yeah,
the gun up to his
I
head.
guess we shouldn't say that it's established in the spaceship stuff that he's carrying a group of people that are in like
Yeah,
cryo sleep. And during the crash, a lot of them get like blown out or whatever. So I think when he
yeah, that
lands,
was a cool scene. It shows the ship breaking it.
yeah.
Ah! Tubes of people flying out.
But yeah, when he crashed, he like crashes in a swamp or something, and he's like walking around looking at the dead bodies, if I remember right, or he's like looking at the pods. And yeah, I think it does like a little montage thing where he's just like looking at pods, and then he's like going back in the ship. He's like patching himself up. I think he's injured, and he's like trying to. Oh yeah, he makes a voice recording asking for help, and then he deletes it, and then he says, "No survivors, don't bring help." And you're like, "What the fuck?" And yeah, he goes outside and puts the fucking gun to his mouth, and you're like, Jesus, don't you want to come back to your fucking kid and your wife? What's going on here, pal? And then he doesn't.
Been here 5 minutes, man. We'll figure something out, you know. Give it a day. Sleep on it, at least. God dang. And then he just kind of has the gun there next to his face and he's, no, I'm stronger than this.
I will
Let's
give
go."
it a day.
Yeah. I'll give it up to a week. I think a week is appropriate.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And so what is he trying to do? He's trying to get to the tail end of the ship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's where the what are they called? The escape pods are. The
Mhm.
escape vehicles, which can get him into orbit for a rescue. Yeah, so that's the fucking story. That's what he's doing. That's everything, pretty much.
Yeah, and he has this tech device which basically scans an area for life forms. He uses throughout the movie. And that tells him that there is another being that has a pulse that is alive. So he kind of goes and checks it out and discovers a little girl in a pod, the only survivor of the crash. And yeah, takes her back and like kind of takes care of her. And then I think he tries to convince her to. Oh yeah, because they can't. She speaks a different language, so they can't really communicate. Which
My
I found kind of
communicator's
annoying.
broken.
Yeah,
I can't understand. What language is that? Who are you? Who looks her up in the manifest? No, I can't talk.
Mhm.
The language barrier. He's just like telling her no, no, and it's like he's speaking so many English words. Like, no, I can't understand you. The words you're using aren't something I understand without a translator. Like she's, and expecting her to kind of get it. You don't understand. I don't understand. And he pours a bunch of fucking sand on a fucking table. Starts drawing. He draws a fucking pyramid. Well, just an arrow. Really, it doesn't have a bottom. Mountain. You know mountain? The word mountain? It's like this. I wouldn't probably get that right off the bat that that's a mountain, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Put some clouds, a bird up there, something. And then he's like, I don't know why he has to even try to lie to her. He doesn't really lie to her because she doesn't fucking understand what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But she draws draws stick figures. Oh, family. The thing reminded me a lot of like Fast and Furious.
Family. Hashtag family.
Around it. Like when they're up together in the dinosaurs and stuff. It's about your family now. We're family. Yeah, so she draws some stick figures and he's like, oh yeah, family, right? Yeah. And then he's like, yeah, these stick figures, family, are here at the top of the mountain. And it squiggles to the top, mountain, family. All right? It's like Ninja Turtles. You call this family?
Yeah.
This over here? Family? And then she kind of like clicks. Oh fuck yeah, family, top of the hill, let's go. So dumb. And yeah, he trying to lie to her to say that her parents are alive in pods on the top. I don't understand. Like, it'd be enough, I think, for her to go with you for the fact that you're the only two human beings. She was part of the crew, and that's the way to escape. I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
You don't even have to tell her anything about her family. You just say, well, I don't know. We'll go up there and check. No, they're there waiting for you with open arms. That's ridiculous. So then they start on this journey. And then when did they first No, he discovers there's dinosaurs early, right? Before he runs into the girl. Because he's looking to try and get to the mountain. That device was pretty cool. I like how you look at it. And it's like, it's like a video game. It just gives you like press R. It's pressing R3.
Yeah.
to see the fucking thing, to see the fucking line on the ground of where you're supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then
It's
you
like
hold A to
Death Stranding,
focus. Yeah. Yeah, and on that part, he sees dinosaurs down in the valley, but he doesn't. He's just so fucking weird. He's from a different planet. He doesn't know they're dinosaurs. He doesn't. There's something alien here.
Yeah.
Okay, there's something alien here. Oh God, I've never. What are these things? Imagine a movie like Alien, but it's a velociraptor in a ship.
Yeah.
And no one knew what a velociraptor was. It's just an alien. What the fuck? It's tapping its toes in the corridors.
My God.
Eating Jello in the pod bay. It's pretty funny, man. Because you think there's gonna be some connection to him knowing dinosaurs or something like, or maybe he's from Earth in the future. But he's not. There's no connection beyond that this is Earth with dinosaurs on it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fucking get it. Why? Why did you make it? We're waiting for this big reveal, like maybe these humans altered Earth and its path, and that's how we came to be. Or, he caused the fucking extinction of the dinosaurs. I killed them all. It's fucking something, but it never pays off. And I was just like, wow, what was the point of this movie? To have this be Earth, like 65 million years ago. A man from the planet Solaris visited our Earth. This is his story. He came here, shot a couple dinos, got in his fucking spaceship and left. Hey, hey. God bless America. If it wasn't for him, the NASA program never would have been started.
Oh my God. That is so true. I can see this. Hey, listen, man, I can see this being a fucking killer pitch, right? You can see it. You can see them walk into a room with a studio exec being like, oh, this guy crash lands and blah, blah. And guess what? It's 65 million years ago and it's Earth. It's like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Well, what else? Well, I don't know. Like, are there going to be any cool, like, set piece, big moments? No, you're just going to shoot a couple things and then get in a spaceship and leave. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, his gun is kind of useless to the biggest adversaries he faces. Really? Yeah. Like a T-Rex. But, it's a T-Rex, but it's got big arms. Yeah. We fixed the T-Rex's only weakness. Now he can use them. Because it's like a giant T-Rex, but it has its arms can touch the ground. It's like and then there was those one lizard people that were attacking him and the girl that were just like Doc Connors, or it's like Connors lizard men from Spider-Man. They just looked kind of human and had like a face. I was like, what the fuck are these things? They're like crocodiles mixed with humanoids.
Yeah,
it was off-putting and weird. And then, of course, right before she's going to get killed, poof, your family now.
Yeah.
Stops them. Yeah, it doesn't need to be Earth. They don't need to be dinosaurs. I was wanting something to connect and oh, did he cause the fucking ice age that killed the dinosaurs? Because when he leaves, no, he didn't. He just left. Mm-hmm. Those meteors were already coming, and then in the last scene we get the Earth, and we get like a scorched Earth from the meteors and whatever, and then it starts to get cold, and then it freezes over, and now we see snow going across the plains, and then we see a couple mastodons walking. Oh shit, that's it. Okay. Awesome, dude. This is
then
cool.
You see like some sort of valley, and then like
then like some
into like
buildings.
A city or something. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Now, yeah.
Oh, it makes sense. I get it. It's like,
that's us. That's us, guys. We're there. All right, this is about me. I should have had like one dino come near the camera and look back at it. Like, oh shit! Oh no! One survived! Oh no! Oh yeah, then like, so that doesn't matter, Earth doesn't matter, the escape doesn't matter, because before they escape, he gets a message from his wife. He's getting messages from his daughter throughout the years, because he's supposed to be gone 2 days, and he's getting messages, "You're gone, I hate you." They said they can't find you. You said you'd never leave me. And then, you know, it's some basic Interstellar / Lion King shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then he gets one from his wife. She's gone. The disease finally took her. They wouldn't pay us till you got back. So she died. Don't worry, though. She didn't suffer. She slipped away nice and easy. And so it's like, wow, man, this sucks. It's like,
Yeah.
there's nothing. So now it's really about she is his family.
Yep.
Now I'm doing this for her, which isn't as good. It's like, take away the chance of him reuniting with his daughter, take away the twist. I thought this was, you know, going to be a Planet of the Apes Mark Wahlberg twist. Oh shit, this is, you know, I thought he was going to be from Earth in the future, but they go out of their way to tell you, no, he's not from Earth. He doesn't even know about Earth. Uncharted planet. Then why? What are we doing? What are we doing here? And it was just so boring, man. They're just walking and oh my god, some of the shit's so. Adam Driver's kind of good in some parts, but the good parts are like he's not saying anything. It's just quiet.
He's the only good
brooding
thing about this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always liked Adam Driver. I think he's a good actor, and I think he does what he can with this movie, which isn't much. But yeah, I think he's good in this movie. But again, it's not really an Oscar-winning fucking role that he's playing here at the same time.
Yeah, then this stupid girl starting to learn English like with two sayings of a word. It's ridiculous. Water. Water. Yeah. This is water. Yes. And then what do we have? We have yeah, I remember that scene I thought was really cringy, where he's like injured, he's looking at his wound, and he sees her looking at him, and he doesn't want to display any weakness to her, and he's like, "I'm just tired, that's all," because he's like fucking dying or some shit. "I'm just tired."
Oh yeah.
she says it to him. "No, I'm just tired. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just feeling a little tired. I'm tuckered out." She's like, "Tuckered out." It's like, why are you trying to fucking explain it to her? She doesn't give a shit. She doesn't know what you're doing. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so that's it, man. There's like no story, barely any talking as they go to the other part of the ship. Then they kind of face a T-Rex at the end, and it's like his gun. It doesn't do much, but he like injures its eye and stuff. It's like, it just seems like just keep shooting. He's like, "Oh no, run! I only shot 3 times."
Yeah.
Shoot the shit out of that thing. Like, just fucking take him out, man. Come on. Finally gets killed by the fucking acid La Brea tar pits.
Yeah.
And that was another thing that pissed me off when they saved that little baby fucking dinosaur, the cute one with the big eyes from the oil spill.
Oh, yeah.
There's fucking 10 seconds later, fucking little raptors come and tear it apart. What the fuck, man? Oh yeah, and his daughter died.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's right. There's nothing left in this fucking world.
Dude, that reveal of the daughter being dead was so jarring, because it comes like halfway through the movie, and it's like they hide out in some like little cave area, and he falls asleep. And it does like a crossfade from his face sleeping into like the scene of his daughter dying, and then it comes back, another crossfades back into him. And I'm like, wait, what? Is that did this tell us his daughter's dead? That was a weird way to fucking do it. A fucking cheesy crossfade, Star Wars crossfade. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and it's like he hadn't been gone the full 2 years yet. I feel like he'd been gone significantly less than the full 2 years. So you're telling me if this mission was a success, daughter still would have died? I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. It's terrible. What is this? Yeah. Man. just boring. I was disappointed. Graphics on a lot of stuff wasn't like left something to be desired. Um, the like tech of the ships and the guns and stuff that was pretty cool. And oh, the little like grenade things he has that are like marbles.
Oh yeah.
Here, take these little marbles. uh, yeah, I don't know. Pretty disappointing. Pretty boring. Fuck. It made some money over its budget. I don't know how it did that. 60 million over 45, so
All right.
enough to like put it on a streaming service and hope for the best. It probably wasn't fit for theatrical release. It's a really cool idea. Like I saw the trailer and I'm like, oh, that's gonna be dope. It's gonna be some fucking sci-fi shit in there, some twists and fucking future past stuff. No, none of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually Earth. Oh my God! Whoa! I don't care because he has no connection to Earth. It didn't matter. Who cares? He doesn't know it's Earth. Does it matter that I know? Oh, that's cool. I know something he doesn't. I'm in. You know, I'm like an insider of the movie. Yeah,
at least at
dumb.
the very least, like have him die, and then if you're gonna show the future, like maybe his bones, his fucking remains get dug up like a dinosaur bone, like how we were still discovering dinosaur bones. Like have some sort of archaeologist find his bones or something.
An archaeologist will find with his bones whatever. And then the gun or something. You know?
Something that means anything.
Oh, it was so dumb. Yeah, I don't know. 5.2.
Yeah.
Boring. I was just slogging through it. I was like fucking falling asleep. Oh shit.
Yeah, this is yeah, I'm right there with it. This is a really dull, boring movie. Even to the extent that I know this is a little harsh, but like I don't even think the fact that it's on Netflix, I still don't even think people should. I wouldn't even recommend people watch this because the harsh reality is that there's so many streaming services, there's so many things to watch, whether it's TV or movies, that it's like, why? I mean, this movie's only an hour and a half, but it feels longer than that. So it's like I wouldn't even recommend people watching this, even if they have Netflix. Like, there's so many better things you could be spending your time watching, and this is not them. Which is kind of harsh because it's like, yeah, you got Netflix, watch it. No, no, don't. There's better things you could be. Watch the fucking They Clone Tyrone. That's a way better sci-fi weird movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie is not good. I think the only moment where I was like, okay, at least there's a kernel of something fun is there's one moment they, like I was saying earlier, they sleep over in this cave and he puts this like sensor perimeter around them sleeping. And he wakes up and like there's this weird bug that gets into her mouth and she's like foaming.
Oh yeah.
Trying to figure out. And then right after he saves her, the sensors go off and they're like looking, there's like a little hole in the cave. Like that little that little moment, I was like, oh, there's some tension. There's something happening. This is kind of interesting. But then it like quickly goes away. And it's just like, oh, okay, that was kind of wasted. But at least there's like a kernel of at least some sort of tension in this movie because there's no tension. It's just like, oh, they see dinosaurs, bang, bang, bang. They run, bang, bang, bang. Okay, we survived. And that's basically the movie just repeated on different locations. And yeah, I don't understand the whole family thing. It's like, okay, you want to lie to her? Fine, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. But then when it gets to the end, there's like this great moment where she realizes that her family's dead and he probably would have lied to her. But then like there's a great moment of like character tension there, but it sucks that they can't have that moment because they can't speak to one another. Because if they could, she'd be like, "Did you lie to me?" And then there could have been a cool dramatic moment where they hate each other or something. But it's like nothing. She sits down and cries and goes family, and then she kind of just, okay, let's go. Like nothing. It doesn't really pay off in any way. It's just kind of like, what the fuck is this movie? Yeah, I don't recommend it. It's not good. The action's not good. There's no set piece that's worth even mentioning or talking about because it's just fucking dull. Adam Driver's good for what that's worth. If you're an Adam Driver fan, fucking go for it if you want to watch it. But other than that, there's nothing here that's worth recommending. I'm coming in with a 4.6. I did not like this movie at all. Yeah,
4.6.
I'm going in the 4s.
4.6, 5.2. Yeah, that says it right there, buddies. Go watch Jurassic Park and then a sci-fi movie if you want to mix the two. Okay.
Yeah.
It hasn't been done very well.
At least the Jurassic Park franchise, even when they're not good, at least there's like a cool set piece in one of them. Like Fallen Kingdom, everyone hates, but like there's cool set pieces in that movie that's like, hey, that wasn't that good, but hey, at least that part where the fucking dinosaurs running around the mansion was kind of interesting and fun. This movie doesn't even have that. It doesn't have one like interesting, fun little set piece. They're all just kind of fucking boring.
Yep. Yeah, it's boring. That's for sure. Jesse's like hit me, and I was just like, "Do you need to stop?" And I was like, "No, I gotta get through this." I'll hold my eyes open. I gotta know. I don't want to have to do this later. I'll finish it now. Get
The
it
longest
over with.
hour and a half movie ever. Yeah.
Jesus. You want to go to sleep? You have a nice restful sleep. Pop this bitch on. Pop this bad boy on. It should be under the melatonin section of Netflix. They'll say late night question mark. It's got this, a couple other. Yeah. 4.6, 5.2, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for checking out the show. Appreciate it. Please like, please subscribe on your chosen platform. We got this going on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify. As always, we're also here on YouTube. We enjoy having you, and we appreciate it so much. So until the next Vs, we'll tell you peace.
Peace.